Hi, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Mary Moybiel. I am the Autistic Astrologer. I'm a healing guide and a mentor for the queer and neurodivergent communities that I intersect. And I'm honored to be here today to talk about my Patreon. So I've launched it a couple times and we're going to shift it again and relaunch it. So for those of you that have been here kind of going through this shift with me, I appreciate your support. I appreciate your grace as I continue to unravel and realign with what truly is my purpose and my passion here. And so that being said, if you've been here with me and we're shifting in alignment and you don't feel like you align with this space anymore, I appreciate the exchange that we've had so far, and I hope and wish you well and good on your journey, and I appreciate being part of that. So today we're going to go through what Patreon is and also what my specific tiers are. If you have questions about this and this video is too much or it doesn't answer the questions that you have, feel free to reach out to me on any platform. You can find me on social media at Healing Services or at The Autistic Astrologer. You can also email me at theautisticastrologer@gmail.com or marymoybiel@gmail.com as well. So my Patreon is patreon.com/mmhealing, and you can reach me there. Basically, Patreon is a monthly membership platform where you can help support me financially in exchange for services or not. I have content tiers and I also have general support tiers. So we're going to break those down a little bit more, but this is a monthly membership that allows me to kind of have an idea of what financial support I'm going to have each month through some of these different things. So it helps me as a creator, and it also helps me, continue to stay consistent and available for my patrons that are looking to me consistently. And so this is a space that I kind of can shift and cultivate in a way that is as safe as possible for that process. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to share the screen and we're going to look at what my Patreon kind of looks like. So this is my Patreon page. Again, patreon.com/mmhealing services. And I'm creating content to guide your inner healing with intuition, tarot, and astrology. And that's really what it is. So let's first go through the general content tiers, or I'm sorry, the general support tiers that are, if you just want to financially support me, give me a financial high five, or help support my communities in deeper ways. So the first one is In the Puddle. And it's this first tier here, and you don't get anything. It's $3.33 a month, and it's just a financial high five and a thank you for the like a general support of what I do. And I appreciate it, and thank you all that support me there as well. The other ones are down here at the bottom. There's a $100 a month tier, and this one offers a session to someone within my communities that isn't financially able to have these sessions. So for me, it's $100 for a 60-minute session with me. And there's a list of people that need financial support in receiving that. And this is one of the ways that you can support that process. For $100 a month, you will not only be donating one session to someone, but I match that. So two people will be able to get 60-minute sessions with me for your $100 a month financial support in this tier. So again, that's $100 a month. And then there's also down here a $500 a month. At minimum, I give around 20 free hours of service each month to people within my communities. That's online work, that's one-on-one sessions and customized work as well. This financial support is crucial to me being able to continue to provide those services to people in the community that can't financially access those sessions. This allows me to continue to provide those to them and to folks within the community. So those are the three general support tiers. And then we have the 4 content tiers that I offer. So now we're going to go through those content tiers. So if you're interested in the actual work that I provide here, then these will be for you. So the first one is The Pond, and it's $7.77 a month. And in this, you're going to get access to the monthly moon gatherings that I do each month live on Zoom. And with those gatherings, they are recorded to be available to be replayed on all of the content tiers on my Patreon as well. So if you can't make it live, it's available there. Live captions are also available there. You get to show up kind of how you are. If you like to have the camera on, great. If not, fine. If you like to come off mic and chat, great. If not, fine. If you like to use the chat, awesome. If not, fine. This is really a place for you to show up in whatever way feels comfortable for you. And I kind of do the same thing. I don't show up with a lot of like stuff to talk about. We go over the lunations that are surrounding that time, whatever's happening with the moon. We talk about any main transits that are here and any transits that are going to be coming up. And then I also open it up for open discussion for anybody that has questions or wants to talk about their experience or things that are happening collectively. That all can kind of come into those moon gathering spaces. So that's the main part of this first tier, but you also get access to my Discord server that has a bunch of different channels where we talk about stuff, and you get access to my Instagram Patreon only stories. So in there, we also have, question boxes where you can ask whatever. We talk about some of the transits more in depth in those spaces as well. You also get first access to my monthly schedule for live sessions with me. I only offer, a certain amount each month. So this can be good for people who like to have first access to my schedule. You also get that on all of the content tiers as well. And then any other random exclusive posts that I want to kind of throw in there go to the pond. But again, this stuff is $7.77 per month, and you get access to all of those things each month. That's the pond. Then we go to the lake, and you're still going to get everything that you got in the pond. And additionally, you get exclusive cosmic updates. So sometimes I'll do this week astro weather, or I'll do end of the month cosmic updates. So everything for the last half of the month to kind of like take us through. So these are exclusive cosmic updates, exclusive looks at what's happening astrologically, and exclusive conversations. So sometimes I'll just randomly want to check in with Mercury and talk about the Mercury cycle for the next 6 months, right? And so this exclusive cosmic updates go to the lake. And then also tarot guidance. So maybe I'll say like tarot for the week coming up, right? Those exclusives on top of everything that comes in the pond goes to the lake, and that's $17.17 per month. And then we skip down to kind of more personalized guidance that happens in the sea and in the ocean. The sea we're going to talk about first, and it's $37.37 per month. And you get everything that we already talked about. So you get all the stuff from the pond, you get all the stuff from the lake, and then you also get one monthly personalized reading of your choice, either astrology or tarot. So one personalized monthly reading. That reading is an offering that's $47 regularly. So for $37.37, you're getting a $47 reading. You get 10% off any additional healing services that you get, and you get everything on the lake and the pond tiers as well for $37.37. And then if you want more than that, then you can go to the ocean, and you're going to get 3 personalized check-ins per month. So this is more consistent check-ins with me. Again, the sea is 1 personalized monthly reading. And then the ocean is 3 readings. If you have a question about what readings are, they are live videos like this. You get a link where you can, watch it and have access to it for as long as we work together and it's accessible. But, if you have more questions about the readings, we could talk about that elsewhere. I don't want to get too sidetracked, but again, the main difference here, you're going to get 10% off of all additional healing services in both of these. You get access to any of my old workshops or any of the ones coming in the future here on both of these, in the sea and the ocean as well. The difference is the sea, you get 1 personalized reading per month, and the ocean, you get 3 check-ins per month. And that can be, again, questions that you have or just general readings as we move through the month. So both of those tiers now have been shifted a little bit to reflect all of that stuff. And again, you can find all of this information at patreon.com/mmhealing, or you can message me on any of my platforms, and I can kind of go over what all of that looks like for you and what kind of fits best for you and any questions that you have. But I hope that this was a helpful kind of look at Patreon. And if you have any questions, let me know. I look forward to, chatting and working with you very soon.